Scenario: the MV-334 is in the middle of the Indian Ocean when an unexpected occurrence occurs, prompting and crew to take appropriate action in response to their actions. On June 3, 2022, at 0800 hours, the MV-334 is en route to the Cape of Good Hope, bound for New York to discharge the cargo when the bridge sends a false alert distress signals to other nearby ships, and the crew must take appropriate action to correct and cancel the distress signal that has been sent.
Captain, request your presence at the bridge.
Okay, third. Copy. I'll be there in 2 minutes.
After a couple of minutes,
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. What seems to be the problem?
Sir, I believe that our DSC malfunctioned and it sends distress signal information to the other nearby ships and in authority.
What's the reason why it malfunctions?
I am not sure, sir. It just happened, maybe technically error.
Okay, we must stop that DSC in sending false distress signal and inform them about it.
Copy, sir.
Switch the button off and switch it back on after a few seconds and all stations. Voice, broadcast and should be mode and VHF. Channel 16, canceling, alter, indicating that was transmitted in error.
after a minute,
Please call Chief here at the bridge immediately.
Chief, your presence is needed at the bridge immediately. I repeat, your presence is needed at the bridge ASAP.
Okay, third. I'll be there.
then the shipmate arrived at the bridge.
Morning, sir.
Good morning. Chief, we have a technical error with our DSC. And it said false alert signals and you are the last officers on watch. Is there any error you encountered during your watch?
Negative, sir. It all went well during my watch.
Okay, it seems that it happened recently. Now we must take proper actions about it.
What are the cancellation procedures for false distress alerts? On the VHF, the first is to switch off the transmitter immediately, and the second is to switch equipment on and set it to channel 16. The third was to make a broadcast on all stations giving the ship's name, call sign, MMMSI number, and cancel the false distress.
All stations, all stations. This is MV334. Call sign, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. MMSI number 06, power. Position, 88 degrees, 10 minutes, 4 seconds, south. And 36 degrees, 4 minutes, 51 seconds east. Cancel my false distress alert of June 3, 2022. 0800 UTC. Over. Over. I repeat. Over. I repeat.
Medium frequency. First is to switch off equipment immediately, and the second is to switch the equipment on and time for the radio telephony. Transmission on 2182 kHz, and the last is make broadcast all station, giving the ship's name, call sign, DSC number, and cancel all the false distress alerts. On high frequency as medium frequency, but the alert must be cancelled on all frequencies band on which it was transmitted. Hence, in the stage 2.2, the transmitter should be tuned consecutively to the radio telephony distress frequencies in the 4, 5, 6, 12, and 16 MHz bands as necessary. After some times, MV334 received a response with regards to their false distress signal.
Sir, we received a response from MV Pampy.
MV334, MV334. This is MV Pampy. Your cancellation of distress signal has been received and noted.
Thank you, MV Pampy.
Then, the Coast Guard responds as well. MB334, this is a code from Cape of Town. Your distress signal has been cleared and understood of safe voyage. The false distress signal that the MV334 sent has been finally cleared, and they continue their voyage for New York and successfully delivered their cargo on time.